Hi there, I'm Brian Whitmore, Director of the Russia program here at CEPA, and this is a vertical video. Sometimes you find a revealing little gem buried in a public opinion poll. And sometimes such a revealing little gem will even turn up in a survey conducted by a pro-Kremlin pollster. So here's one I just found. Ready? According to a recent poll by the All-Russian Center for Public Opinion Research, or CEPA, nearly 2/3 of Russians, 62%, do not believe it's possible to do business honestly in their country without hiding anything or deceiving anybody. After nearly 2 decades of Vladimir Putin's regime and its promises of a dictatorship of law, a supermajority of Russians say they can't do honest business. Now, there was a time not so long ago when this would have been just one of those little tidbits that illustrates the entrenched corruption at the heart of the Russian system. Not so long ago, this would have been a curiosity or something that was mainly of academic interest in the West. But not anymore. This is no longer such a time. Little nuggets like this illustrate a deadly serious security dilemma for the United States and its allies. And the reason is that the prevalence of corruption in Putin's Russia is by design, and the Kremlin is seeking to export its graft-infested model of governance to its neighbors and to the West. The reason's simple and obvious. If Russians can't do business honestly, it means they need to violate the law. And if they violate the law, they will always have the threat of arrest and prosecution hanging over them. And that makes it easy to control them. And what is true in Russia also holds true abroad, with all the shady deals that emanate from the Kremlin, to Russia's neighbors, to Europe, and beyond. First you corrupt, and then you control. In a much-discussed article last week, Vladislav Surkov, who alternatively plays the role of the Kremlin ideologist, strategist, and troller-in-chief, argued that Putinism represented, quote, the ideology of the future, and that it had, quote, significant export potential. Sure, he was trolling us and attracting attention to himself, but within the trolling was a dark and sinister warning that we ignore at our own risk. Keep telling us what you think on Twitter and on Facebook. I'm Brian Whitmore, and this was a vertical video.